Hey everybody, I have a new cabinet from Ikea and I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. So this video is pretty short. I don't go in depth into how to put it together or anything like that. I just thought you might want to be a part of it because it's exciting to me. Maybe it'll be exciting to you. So stick around if that sounds good. We're gonna have to make some room here, I think, but this is the space back here where I hope to be able to put my new cabinet. Okay, it's been like 2.5 hours and all I have done is the frame, but I'm pleased with the way it's coming together. It's pretty much completely straightforward. And now we have to put the glass in, which is like a 2-person job. So I don't think I'll probably check in until it's time to load plants into this pretty thing. All right, I just wanted to show you really fast what the cabinet's looking like right now. And I have already installed lights, grow lights in it. And we still have some cords to sort out. But I'm only going to be putting those 2 shelves in. I have another shelf that I'm not going to be installing because the plants that I'm going to be putting on the bottom are going to be taller and they'll need that room. So now is the fun part where I get to actually put some plants in here. All right, friends, here it is. I won't even say that it's finished because that would just be folly. I have changed it out 25 times since putting it together and before making the rest of this video just to show you how it turned out. But this is something I'm pretty satisfied with right now. And I realize that these lights are pretty much blinding. I'm sorry, but my plants really like them. So those are gonna stay, and I would film without them and actually had really good lighting for doing that. But instead of filming, I did dishes and laundry because I'm a mom. And now you're stuck with lights because even though it isn't quite 4 o'clock here, it got really dark outside, like all of a sudden. So anyway, this is my Milsbo. And I want to zoom in closer. Let's do that. Okay, so this is Hoya abovata. As you can see, isn't she beautiful? It is such a lovely plant. Obviously, it's one of my favorites, or it wouldn't even be in this cabinet. I think that's probably a pretty good indication. I did want to draw your attention to, whoops, sorry, my humidity monitor. And if you look on the top, it says 51%, which is its current humidity. And then on the far right, it has a 73, a line, and a 47. So this humidity monitor tells you the highest and lowest humidities that have happened in the last 24 hours. And you might notice that that's a pretty big swing. You know, like that's kind of a big difference in humidity. And that's a thing with this cabinet. So if you would like not just a tour of the cabinet, but also how my plants are doing and problems and pluses I've had with it, I can do that as a video. This is Hoya vitellina, and I think it has like a name with EPC and some numbers also. But anyway, it is a beautiful Hoya. Can you see the pink variegation? It's getting kind of pink. It is such a pretty one. Really looking forward to this one being able to give me some blooms. That would be really nice. So I added lots of decorations. This is from an old aquarium I had, and I make rainbows. You can see in the back, that's one my daughter made. And then I'll jump over the doors in the middle. That's my Hoya Mauna Loa. She's doing very well. So that's the top shelf. The mason jar with water is just literally to help with humidity levels. When we very first started with having plants in this cabinet, I needed to have those water jars in there because humidity was way too low. So there's a couple of them in here. I'll show you later. Actually, there's only one other one, I think, but let's look down here. This is a Calathea. This is Calathea ornata. No, Calathea mosaica. Sorry. And look at the leaves. Obviously, again, one of my favorites, which is why it is in this cabinet. It's had some rough times. If you look, you can see some brown, like right over there. But overall, not too bad. And that was all before she made the move into the cabinet. There's another jar with water, as I said. And then that little white thing back there is actually a tiny humidifier, which also lights up. And it's really cool when I do lights at night, when the actual grow lights are out. The plants will be kind of like backlit, and it's really fun. I like it. It's a neat effect. This is my philodendron Birkin, and she is really loving life in here. So, oh, I do have a yellow leaf back there. I noticed that the other day, and everybody got pulled out and treated. I couldn't see any insects, but I don't think this is normal leaf loss either, because if it was, that would be the bottommost leaf on the plant, and it's not. This one over here is the bottommost leaf. So that needs, uh-oh, there's the phone. That needs a little bit more attention. Okay, the phone got done ringing, thankfully. So there's another rainbow. My daughter made that one. It's really pretty. It has sparkly stuff. The alcohol ink that I use in those, I have a couple that are actual sparkly ones, and that has some of those. And then there's another rainbow in the back, and that's all for this shelf. I do need, I think, a third plant for this shelf, but I kind of consider this one like a lower light because I have a light strip on the top. And then for the second shelf, they're just getting the ambient light that shines through for them. So I don't want it to be like one of my more needy plants. I don't know what might go there. And then I wanted to show you this. Somebody is peeking. Who is that? Oh, that's Hoya affinis. And I'll just take you down here and show you the bottom. So this is a monstera standaleyana variegata. And as you can see, all the leaves, it's very, very happy. This was in my bedroom on the shelf on the bottom row, just like it is in this, but it didn't have the same amount of light. So as you can see, as it started getting more light, whoa, big drastic change in the leaves. And then oh, we might have to go in the cabinet for this. Well, there you can see that one. And then we're up to now making all white leaves. So obviously that's a problem. And I'm probably going to have to clip it, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. I promise you that. I love this plant very dearly. I nursed it back from literal death. I got it. I got this plant in the mail. I think I bought it from Etsy. I know I bought it from Etsy actually, and it was basically completely dead, dried out. There was nothing left of roots, and I nursed it back to health. And so I love it. I never want to get rid of this plant, and I sure don't want to have to cut it, but it's gonna have to happen. So next is another monstera, but for the life of me I can't think of what it is. Monstera Spa Peru, and these leaves are beautiful. Those are newer leaves. I have some yellow right here, and I think they're, yeah, right there. Those were from shipping, which has been a long time ago. I've had this plant for more than a year. And I got it from NSC Tropicals, but it just didn't ship very well, or very happily, I guess I should say. And so those leaves never really bounced back but the rest of the leaves are super dark and so beautiful. And then in the back, over here is the Hoya affinis. Again, the yellow leaf down there was a shipping leaf. If you saw my Hoya haul, then you know that this used to be 2 plants. I've planted them together, decided to do that. And I have the 2 like crazy, like TV aerial is what it looks like to me. And I just plan on bringing them up in a circle around. So one plant going this way, the other going this way, and just let it keep going and going that way. But it's really enjoyed having poles to cling to. It's made some nice sizable leaves because of that. And I think it's gonna like it in here, I'm hoping. And then I have one last plant. And that is just a regular old Hoya carrii. It has some little splashes on the leaves, nothing too drastic. And it hasn't put out a ton of brand new leaves for me. You can see where it was cut, and that's those leaves below are what I got. And all the leaves above are the ones that I've grown, but probably the most significant growth is this crazy growth here that keeps going all the way up. So that's just a cool rock. It's like sparkly, and it looks like it has fossils and stuff, or like indentations of old fossils. I don't know. I found that at the vineyard, and that was another old aquarium rock. So if you would be interested in hearing like more specifics about the setup of this cabinet and how it's been working out for me, please let me know in the comments, because I actually think I would like to do that video. That might be really fun. Oh, I forgot to show you. That's my ZZ Raven. Poor baby. He's up on top. He doesn't get the fantastic light like everybody else. But yeah, there she is. I'm very, very pleased so far with the way things have been going. And like I said, it's been several weeks. So there you have it. Let me know if you have a Milsbo cabinet and if you're enjoying it. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I hope you all just take care, be safe in these times, and love one another well. I'll see you in our next video. Bye.